Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 16th August 2023, the news show that provides you with the latest update on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button. And stay until the end because we will discuss the next shows and dates. Afterward, we also have some time to answer your questions, so please put them here in the chat. But before we start with the headline, I would like to welcome my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. How are you today?
Fantastic.
Mark, here he is.
Hi, here I am.
Fantastic. Great.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
great day.
Show day.
Great day,
Everything
Wednesday.
perfect.
And this time we are very lucky to find a title of the show because someone helped out in finding the show, Special DFIP, right?
Absolutely. It's not only the news show today. We have a real title finally again. And I would say we jump into the headlines and see what this title was actually. Huh?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Here they are, DC.
Thanks. So we start with the Special DFIP. What is the background? How will it work out? Then for sure we have an update of DeFi MetaChain as usual the last week. We will talk about Galaxy, which is here mentioned like Galaxy, a new campaign, a new website where DeFiChain is now listed. Then we have our regular points, notable mentions, community projects and updates, and the future dates. With this, I would say, let us have a look on the Special DFIP, explain us what happened, and now how it's going on.
Massive buy pressure incoming, ladies and gentlemen. I think that was the thumbnail, right?
Sure.
Okay.
A little bit clickbait.
Yeah, a little bit clickbait. Let's be serious here. As serious as we can be today. We had a lot of fun in the German one. We had some fantastic feedback. Okay, what happened? So Julian had a great idea. He said, why do they not put up a special DFIP that votes or gives us the chance to vote on certain things? What do they want to do? They want to stake the collateral that they have, like the Ethereum that they actually converted into DETH and some other coins that are not even listed on DeFiChain yet. They want to take these collateral coins and stake them, and the yields that they earn should be used to be burned. I mean, buying DFI first and then burning them. Why is this cool?
Correct.
First of all, everything that buys DFI helps the price. Secondly, burning the DFI and not just only holding them helps to reduce the circulating supply. So actually two good things in one show. Necessary to do that is that Julian says they want that the community and the masternodes vote on it. Do you want actually that activity? And yeah, there are two DFIPs now. Why are they special? So first of all, the idea is really especially good, but we call them special because they need a special quorum. 10% of the masternodes have to vote and 5,000 DFI are necessary to put up a special DFIP. Everybody out there who has a great idea like that can put a special DFIP up. You pay the 5,000 DFI and you reduce the voting time. And I think that's the most important thing. Normally we have about a voting cycle about 6 weeks. This brings it down, DC, correct me if I'm wrong, to 5 days. So this is really, really fast. That's why it's a bit more expensive and you need a couple of more people to vote on, that you cannot just rush something here in and do some harm to the chain or something. So that's the idea. Who are the other coins? Or what are the other coins? Not who are the other coins. What are the other coins? The other coins are going to be DOT, so Polkadot, Sol, Solana, and Matic. These are very popular coins out there. They're all stakeable. There is yield possible if you set up masternodes, and this yield is going to be used. It's not going to be 100%. It's going to be 90% of the collateral. Why that? The bake needs kind of a 10%. They want to keep 10% of the backed coins because they need some kind of float. If people want to wrap or unwrap token on bake, they need these coins to do so. So that's why it's only gonna be 90%. What does that mean for DeFiChain? Hopefully in the long term, a nice impact on the price. It means every day the yield's gonna be burned, bought DFI, and the DFIs are gonna be burned. And that's for sure a very, very positive thing. So we have more and more burning things going on here on DeFi chain, and burns are normally considered as a very good thing to increase the demand on the chain, because it limits the supply at the same time. What else do we want to mention? That, there's quite a lot of ETH out there that can be used for staking. So expect some nice changes, or you're going to see some addresses buying more and more DFI over the next couple of days. That's it for the activity, for the special DFIP. So maybe one more thing. Everybody should choose by themselves if they think it's a great idea. I think I'm very enthusiastic about it. I'm not going to tell you what you should do. I personally find it great, but if you don't find it great, vote with no. Absolutely okay as well. Just vote. I think that's the most important thing. Go and vote, because then we get a result, and results are needed for a special DFIP. That's very, very important.
And
something to add from your side?
Keep in mind, there was a little bit confusion yesterday, because in the first DFIP only Ethereum was mentioned, and in the tweet of Julian or the Reddit post, there were more coins. There are two special DFIPs, and you have to vote twice. On the one side for the existing Ethereum, and on the other side for the new token, that they will be listed, added as a trading pair with DFI, and then the staking mechanism you mentioned. So it's a little bit different on this side. I also want to add that this idea, from my perspective, perfectly fits into the MetaChain and MetaChain launch. On MetaChain, we also have a DFI burn of the fee. It's like on Ethereum, the base fee is burned. Now we add something additionally to burn DFI, long-term improvement of the tokenomics. And MetaChain will increase the TVL, the total value locked. There will be DEXs, for example, Vanilla Swap or Jelly Swap. If they add a trading pair or a liquidity mining pair with Ethereum, and the inflow is via Cake, the collateral will be increased, and this collateral will then also be staked and create rewards to buy and burn DFI. So it's nothing which is the opposite of what we expect with the MetaChain. It perfectly fits into the things already planned so far. A really great idea.
Absolutely, DC. Thanks for adding that. So guys, until the 20th, the first DFIP, and until the 21st of August, the second. So there's not much time. It's more or less the weekend.
No.
So get going, press the vote button, not so much work. 50% of the fee is going to be distributed to all the voters. So there's some extra DFI for grab. But I think more important that you cast your vote. Cool, DC. I think that wraps it up pretty well.
Yep, I think so. I mentioned MetaChain, and now maybe you can give us an update. What happens on this side?
Yeah, so DeFi MetaChain is cancelled. No, I'm kidding. Of course not cancelled. Shock, everybody out there. No, it's in full swing. There's just a lot to be done. So people gonna ask when mainnet, right? So first we had when Binance. Now I think everybody asks when DeFi MetaChain. There's a beta 9 that's gonna be released. It's on Changi testnet. There's a couple of things that have to be changed. It includes a rollback along with final consensus upgrades and concrete stability checks. Stability checks sounds very good for me. I like stable systems, so that's really absolutely fantastic. And the core development team says stay tuned for information on mainnet later this week. I think the main goal is at the moment to iron out the last things. You mentioned that a lot of people are testing. Testing is also absolutely fantastic. We always make jokes. Testing and breaking is even better than only testing. I think a couple of things have been found. For me personally, but everybody should make their own mind. I think it's cool to solve problems before we launch, not later. So I'm actually quite patient, but of course we all want to see the mainnet sooner or later. But yeah, check the official channels, DeFiChain, follow Yusin, follow Prasanna. Normally the big updates are coming from that side, and then we're gonna see. The next one is not only a node has to be built, not only the chain has to be kind of updated. We need a couple of tools around that we always forget, and this is also where a lot of work comes in. The Burster research team was upgrading DeFiScan. It's now called Metascan. So there's a website, meta.defiscan.live. What can you do on that side? You can check smart contracts. You can do smart contract publishing there. You can now verify smart contracts. What's also important, not only publish them, but also verify them on MetaChain layer via scan. So check that out if you're building there. That's very helpful. Then there's token tracking, also cool. There are going to be a lot of new token. You want to track these token there. Then the new token tracking feature allows you to view and monitor the details of every token launched on the DeFi MetaChain layer. Also super important. You want to know what's going on there. Yeah, and then of course there's an explorer. Check that all out. There's a tweet. There's a URL. We're going to put the URL in the show notes, and then you can play around. Looks nice. I don't know how it works yet, but I saw it's live. It's all there.
It's really working, yeah.
Cool. Then we had Yusin tweeting something about his DMC development the last weeks. I think he's keeping his head down at the moment and kind of spearheading the whole development. Makes me feel very safe because I just trust Yusin what he's doing. He's the big guru here. So, but more news about that in a couple of minutes. And then we come to the projects, DC. The well-known or not so well-known projects on DeFi MetaChain. First of all, like always, let's mention DC put a nice spreadsheet together. Thanks for that, DC, where he collects all the data. Check it out. If data of your project is not on there, reach out to DC, make it easy for him, see what information is provided, that he doesn't have to do his research because he's busy with a lot of other stuff. So send him all the information. That would be absolutely awesome. And then you can edit, right? Let's make your life a bit easier here. Cool. First project today. We haven't heard much about our project. So if I say our project, Chevlis, in the last couple of days, we've been very busy in putting a lot of stuff together. We're going to make a big announcement in the next couple of days, this week actually, where we want to talk a little bit about what are we working on. So we want to double down on the effort on building on DeFiChain. So we are fully committed on DeFiChain. We are long-term holders and investors in DeFiChain, and we are building now two things. First of all, Chevlis, what is kind of a simplified version to invest in DeFi, even if you're not very savvy when it comes to DeFi. So we're going to help you out. We're going to make a very, very simple centralized company who with KYC, with all this jazz. So that's going to be, of course, we're going to do this and we're going to continue developing that. The second thing that's pretty new, we find DMC is absolutely freaking fantastic, and we're going to double down. We're going to build also something on DMC. So there's a decentralized component, and we're going to talk about that in the next couple of days a little bit more. If you want to know more, follow us or follow Team Chevlis on Twitter. There's also a YouTube channel where we're going to come out with all this new information. So then decentralized crypto casino, another project. The smart contract example of the decentralized crypto casino was deployed again on Chunky testnet, most likely because there was a rollback, so they had to deploy it again. So I would interpret that at least. Peter has a new Twitter account. Check it out. There's more information. Looks actually pretty cool. You can play roulette on DeFiChain now. Then we've got DeFi Bets. They published a DAO article, a decentralized autonomous organization. What is a DAO? Examples for current DAOs. How could DeFi Bets be structured to become a DAO? Tweet on X. We're going to link it in the show notes. NFTs on DeFi MetaChain. Peter S., another Peter, published a thread, how to mint your own NFT via smart contract on MetaChain. So it seems to be possible without an interface. That's for the geeks out there, for the real pros. But you said it seems to work. So I've got no clue how this works, but you can mint an NFT on DeFi MetaChain on the testnet already. That's pretty cool. And if the guys from DC hear us out there, they told us they're going to build a fantastic interface. We would love to hear from you and tell
We're
the
waiting
world,
for it.
about your fantastic project, because that's also quite long in the making, DC. This was already before DeFi made a chain a topic, right?
Yeah, it was at a very early stage when there was a DFIP regarding do we want to enable a kind of NFTs on DeFiChain, and then they came up with the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now looking forward. But in general, if your project is missing, don't be lazy. Send us a nice little message on Telegram channel. We are more than happy to include you on our weekly summary. That's
Yeah.
it, DC. DeFi made a chain. Done and dusted for today.
A long update today. Yeah, great. Thanks, Mark. Then we are coming to Galx. No, Galaxy is the right pronunciation. Explain us, what is this?
It's so
I have
funny,
never
right?
heard it before.
Yeah, me neither. If you pronounce it German Galxe, it makes no sense. If you start pronouncing these mix of letters and use a galaxy, then you spelled it complete, or you spoke it completely right, then it becomes galaxy. So it seems the project's called Galaxy. I didn't know that. They had a problem most likely with the domain name and figured out Galaxy is most likely taken already. So they came up with Galaxy. So what are they doing? Let me explain Galaxy first. It's a platform where you can list your project, and then you can offer quests to participate on the platform. For participating in these quests, you get rewarded with NFTs. These NFTs are limited most of the time. They're called OATs, on-chain achievement tokens. Okay, makes sense. You achieve something in a quest, you get a token. We did so, or Liam from the DeFiChain team did so. There were 2,000 OATs or NFTs, however you want to call it, on Polygon blockchain were issued, and they are collectibles at the moment. So it's this rotating glass DeFiChain logo. Looks actually pretty neat. There are more plays available, so there could be utility added maybe in the future. We are not 100% sure yet, but he said to me there definitely be more collectibles available and more kind of plays. So maybe sign up, make an account on Galaxy. What's the Galaxy already on Galaxy? You need an account. There's also a version where you can actually do kind of KYC. I think it's called Galaxy Passport. What he told me, it might be introduced that robot armies cannot sweep the 2,000 NFTs off you. So it's really that it's safer for the user out there. So yeah, check it out. There's a lot of stuff happening in the future. Let's see.
But I got none of this OAT. So
Yeah,
it was
I checked
on
today.
Saturday,
It was all gone. So there was.
and it started during the day, and in late evening, every piece was distributed to customers or to users.
Yeah, whoever they are. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. I didn't know this website. It looks really great. It looks like a lot of people are there. Several campaigns over different projects are running, and it's towards Web3 development, giving us some attention with Meta chain launch. So I like the idea. Really great. Okay, then let's have a look on the good old community project. So no Meta chain, classic.
Good old
project.
solid community projects, right? How everything started. Yeah, we love them. They're cool. That's really how it started. You were the first community project, actually. Not you. Your dashboard. You were the first project.
I'm
of
a
your
robot.
parents.
I'm not
Yeah, you're a
real.
robot. Okay, DEX Trading Live. DEX Trading Live. So the DEX Trading Masters are ongoing. We've been talking about that a couple of times already. Really cool project. Alex is leading his team. So there are a couple of people, and they have a Trading Masters. Trading Masters are in full swing. There's 16 or 17 people live now. There's a dashboard, the DeFiChain-cockpit.com. You can check that out. We're going to put it in links. It's running a couple of days. Somebody made out of 500 already $590. That's absolutely freaking fantastic. And they also have a YouTube channel now with news, tutorials and valuable insights, how they say. So Really cool. Thanks for putting that up. Thanks for putting the work in. Yeah, and everybody out there who is not participating, share the good news about the Trading Masters. They had, I don't know, they had a handful in the first one. Now they have 16 already, 16 or 17. Hopefully next time we're going to have about 50 already. Cool project. I love it. So if you see DTM2, it's called DeFiChain Trading Masters, not Deutsche Tourenwagenmeisterschaft or something like that. In the market, oldies but goldies, our boy is live here again with his newsletter. Paddy, a ton of topics. We are 1,000. I think he reached 1,000 followers or something like this.
Yes.
Trading on DeFiChain, is it right? Is it 1,000 Twitter followers? Trading on DEX. There was another dude who made out of 15,000, 90,000. Hey, congratulations. I think that's a real cool achievement. And it also shows the DEX is working. So if you're a little bit smart, you can make money not only liquidity mining or staking. There are so many other ways, but that's what Alex also said in the Fireside chat. Check that out. That's really cool. He's in a newsletter. The new episode, DeFiChain Roundtable, was there. They discussed a little bit what's going on DeFiChain. And then, of course, DeFiChain Python by Eric. Newsletters available in English and German. Check it out. Sign up for it. That, nice segue, huh? Project DeFiChain Python is also reporting in here. He's got a new Twitter account or new X account. And he wants to inform users about the future of Python on this project DeFiChain. We mentioned it before. Your dashboard was coded or developed, or how we say, in Python. You had to do it everything by yourself. There was no support.
Yes. No work package.
Nothing available. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's all. Thanks
That's all. Absolutely.
for the summary. Again, if your project is missing here, please give us some hints, contact us, give us some updates. We are open for every project to coverage here. And with this, let us have an outlook. What is coming next here on the channel?
Cool. Yes. Kidding. Yes, of course, a new show next week. DC, we gonna be here. But really good news. And that made my day. Yusin said he's planning to come on the Tech Talk. We haven't seen him on Tech Talk for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, with this announcement, no way back, Yusin.
Yeah, you're trapped. No. We trapped you here. You have to show up either with DC or with me. We're gonna do that. I find that absolutely fantastic. I love this guy. He's so knowledgeable and he's leading, as it seems, the whole DeFi meta chain development. I'm really looking forward to hear what's going on and to get a little bit more insights. Date, gonna follow. He's a busy guy, and we're gonna see when he's gonna come. But he's next week. We're gonna keep you updated. We're gonna post the shit out of that announcement on Twitter for sure. DeFiChain Demystified. We recorded the video. Kügi is on vacation. He was sitting somewhere, not in his home office, somewhere on a mountain or so. Internet connection was fantastic. We were thinking about a cool title, so we came up with the title, Why is DMC so cool? And it's gonna air, if everything works out, it's uploaded on YouTube, it's gonna air tomorrow. Kügi said, I scared too many people last week with all these dark stories that we all gonna die when you use DeFi meta chain. There was a lot of joking, but also joking aside, it's really cool. There's a lot of stuff, and he explains why is it so cool. It's nice. It's a nice one. It's not so long this time. We're gonna air it tomorrow. That's it. DC. Three cool things coming.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Everything is great. Even we are the hosts. I will watch the things I will miss because I cannot participate, and you should do it also. Thanks for participating live. If you have a question, put them here in the chat. We still have a couple of minutes. Give us a like mentioned at the beginning, and then see you soon here on the channel. Have a great time, and enjoy summer, I would say. See you soon.
I heard it's really warm in Europe, actually.
It's warm again, yeah. It was colder, but now it's warm.
Cool. See you.
Great.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Oh, that was not so smooth like in the
This
German
one.
one. But yeah. I spoke to Ewald before, so for the people who don't know Ewald, I think everybody knows Ewald. Ewald is the master who is doing all the cool thumbnails for us. He said he's got 38 degrees today in Italy.
Okay, so warm it is not here.
It's not so warm where you are. Okay, I thought.
Around 30. Yeah.
Okay, no, but it's nice. Second part. Yeah, it's August, right? August is normally, it should be warm in August. Not.
July is normally warmer
Yeah?
in Germany, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Cool. But you are planning vacation also soon. So we need good
Yes.
weather for you. That's cool. DC, questions. What have we got?
Yeah, let us have a look. Jackie is here.
Jackie. Then
Christian Pedersen, sure. Honsan.
yeah, he's part in the team of the Trading Masters. So he has to short
Yes.
some D tokens as it seems. He is on the leaderboard and I checked him out. He's quite on the top or maybe the leading guy on the leaderboard.
Really?
So, yeah, so it seems
Okay.
that he's
Great.
busy shorting some D tokens, making some more cash to win the Trading Masters. Honsan, good job. Keep on shorting Tesla or whatever. Hello, DeFi. Here we've got Jackie again. I put 6 Ethereum and the last savings into DFI. Thumb up. Yeah. Didn't he freeze a couple of masternodes last week?
Could be.
Yeah, now we have 17,000. That's absolutely amazing. Can we do something to get DFI listed on big exchanges? Wouldn't that be great for trading volume and easier access? DC, your favorite question.
Sure, you can reach out every exchange, ask if they want to list. It's a hard procedure in general. They normally want to get some funds to list a token. So in the past, also the Accelerator team had a CFP for listing DFI. In general, currently the market is just not attractive for crypto trading. I don't know if any exchange currently will list new coins. Maybe the one or other who's searching for new money, but in general, it's not the best time to list a token on exchanges. Personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, not much to add. It's a difficult process. I think DMC is gonna help us, maybe to get tokens listed easier. But let's see. Yeah.
For sure.
Cool. We have Nico-sama Nisibi from from South Africa here. Cool.
South Africa, right?
Yeah. Good. Then we've got the best and the loser here is DTM. How is that meant?
I think Christian Pedersen made this bad trade to get some DFI for his wall. So he is on the lower side, and Honsan is more on the upper side of.
Christian, there's enough time to catch up.
Leaderboard.
Come on. Yeah, just copy trade Honsan's trades. You can check them out, and you might
losing 15% at the beginning is not the best start.
Yeah, that's sorry to hear that. That's of course not such a smart move. But we learn from mistakes. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
HLW. Are we still on track for DMC launch by end of August 2023? So far, I've heard nothing that's kind of contra. How to say that says something different? Maybe say it like that. Let's see. We're gonna hear from Yusin for sure more. And like we said before, watch the space. There's gonna be an announcement about dates soon. I think we're gonna be pretty good, even if we overshoot a little bit. Me personally, right? So that's only my humble personal opinion. I don't mind so much as long as it get launched soon. But yeah, we're gonna see. I think.
I would say it depends a little bit on the beta 9 version, which should be published this week. If this is running stable and without any issues, maybe then they will release this version as the node software. And with the release of the node software, we have a block for the hard fork. And then we for sure have the date and see if it fits. I would say currently it could work, but depends a little bit on the beta 9 version.
Cool. Let's see if you see a beta 10 or a beta 9. But yeah, cool. DC, I think we're done. I see no question. There's one more question. Come on, let's do that. That's such a simple question to answer. What's your most favorite food in this world, DC? Finally not a crypto question. I love it.
Yeah.
We have to
That's
do a
really
question
hard
and
to
answer. We have to do a question and answer thing again. It was so much fun.
Yeah. We should do it again, right? Honestly speaking, I don't know if there's one food as the
Come
most
on, what
favorite.
if there's one thing that you can eat until the end of your days, the next 50 or 60 years, what would you eat?
One thing.
Okay,
I
let's say
cannot
like this.
imagine.
What would you like? What do you want to eat on your next birthday? If you can choose, like this, and it appears on the plate. Is it a steak? Is it a Wiener Schnitzel?
I think Wiener Schnitzel is good. Yeah, it's a good idea. Let us choose this. I got it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was really great in Vienna.
Yeah, you've been there,
Really
right?
classical
Yeah,
Wiener Schnitzel.
a good Wiener
Great.
Schnitzel. I think that could be my choice. I mean, as an Austrian, I have to say that anyway. Otherwise, I get like they take my passport away and I'm not allowed to enter the country anymore. No, Wiener Schnitzel is for sure
But
also one
really,
of my
I like
absolute.
variety. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a mixture also, not only European food, Asian food. I like Indian curry. My wife also cooks kimchi, so Korean food. The variety is
The
the
spice
thing
of
I like.
life.
Yeah.
We should do a question and answers not crypto related. That would be so much fun. We should do
Oh,
this one day
okay.
when you
But
come
then
back from vacation.
okay.
That could be interesting, right? Okay, guys. Thanks for the cool questions. Otherwise, we have nothing to say here without the questions, at least on the second part of the show. DC, thanks for hosting. And
Thanks for joining, and see you next week.
See you next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.